Science fiction has always explored incredible ideas about technology, space, and the future. But some sci-fi films go even further. They don't just show new worlds. They challenge the way we understand reality itself. These are the movies that stay in your mind long after the credits roll. Stories about time loops, alternate realities, and mysteries that slowly become more complex the deeper you think about them. In this video, we're exploring 10 mind-bending sci-fi movies that might completely change the way you see reality. Number 10. Synchronic. A strange and unsettling science fiction film that explores the terrifying consequences of manipulating time. The story follows two paramedics in New Orleans who begin responding to a series of bizarre and unexplained accidents. Many of the victims appear to have experienced something impossible, as if they had briefly traveled into completely different moments in history. While investigating the cases, the two men discover a mysterious new drug called Synchronic. The drug has a unique and extremely dangerous effect. For a few brief minutes, it allows the user to slip through time and experience moments from the distant past. But these journeys are unpredictable and incredibly risky. One of the paramedics decides to use the drug himself in order to understand what is really happening. What begins as simple curiosity slowly turns into a dangerous exploration of time, fate, and the consequences of altering reality.
Next dose could kill you.
There are things that are far worse.
Number 9. Edge of Tomorrow. A science fiction action film that takes the concept of time loops and turns it into a thrilling battle for survival. The story takes place in a near future where Earth is under attack by a powerful alien species known as the Mimics. These creatures move with incredible speed and intelligence, making them almost impossible to defeat. Humanity launches a massive military operation to fight back, but the invasion quickly turns into a disaster. The film follows Major William Cage, a military officer with no real combat experience who suddenly finds himself forced onto the battlefield. During the chaos of the battle, Cage is killed by one of the alien creatures. But instead of dying, he wakes up and discovers that he is trapped inside a time loop. Every time he dies, the same day resets, forcing him to relive the battle again and again. With the help of a legendary soldier named Rita Vertasky, Cage begins using the time loop to learn from each failure and slowly improve his chances of survival. Number 8. Donnie Darko. One of the most mysterious and thought-provoking science fiction films ever made. The story follows a troubled teenager named Donnie who begins experiencing strange visions of a mysterious figure wearing a terrifying rabbit costume. The figure, known as Frank, warns Donnie that the world will end in just a few weeks. Soon after, a series of bizarre events begins unfolding around him. Donnie starts questioning reality, time, and the strange connection between his actions and the events happening around him. As the story slowly develops, the film reveals a complex puzzle involving time loops, alternate timelines, and the possibility that Donnie may be the only person capable of preventing a catastrophe. Donnie Darko is a haunting sci-fi film that leaves viewers questioning what was real and what might have existed beyond time itself.
Then you could see into the future, right?
Number 7. The Prestige, a fascinating film that blends mystery, science fiction, and obsession into a story full of unexpected twists. The film follows two talented magicians in London who begin as friends but quickly become bitter rivals. Both of them are determined to create the most impressive illusion ever performed on stage. As their competition grows more intense, their lives slowly begin to revolve around a single goal: outsmarting each other. One of the magicians eventually discovers a mysterious scientific invention that could make the impossible appear real. The device allows him to perform an illusion so convincing that even other magicians cannot understand how it works. But the deeper both men fall into their obsession with the perfect trick, the more their personal lives begin to collapse. What begins as a rivalry between two performers slowly turns into a dangerous game filled with secrets, sacrifice, and shocking consequences.
This is the part with the twists and turns, where lives hang in the balance.
Number 6. Primer. One of the most complex and mind-bending time travel films ever made. The story follows two engineers who accidentally discover a way to travel through time while working on an experimental device in their garage. At first, they see the invention as an opportunity. By using the device carefully, they believe they can gain small advantages in everyday situations. But as they begin experimenting with the technology, things quickly become more complicated. Every new trip through time creates unexpected consequences, and the timeline slowly becomes more confusing and unstable. The two men soon realize that controlling time is far more dangerous than they originally imagined. Primer is famous for its incredibly complex story, where even the smallest decision can create an entirely different version of reality.
Bleeding? Did you see that? I swear that was him. What the hell is he doing? Just sitting outside my house at 2.
Number 5. Tenet, a science fiction thriller that turns the concept of time into a dangerous global puzzle. The story follows a secret agent known only as the protagonist, who is recruited into a mysterious organization trying to prevent a catastrophe that could destroy the entire world. During his mission, he discovers a strange phenomenon known as time inversion. Instead of simply traveling through time, certain objects and people can move backward through it, while the rest of the world continues moving forward. As the protagonist investigates this mysterious technology, he becomes involved in a complex conflict with powerful enemies and hidden secrets. What makes Tenet so mind-bending is the way the film plays with time itself. Events begin unfolding in multiple directions at once, creating scenes that challenge the viewer's understanding of reality. And as the story goes deeper, the boundaries between past, present, and future slowly begin to blur.
Hello, profession.
Number 4. Arrival, a fascinating science fiction film that explores first contact with an alien civilization in a very unusual way. When mysterious spacecraft suddenly appear in different locations around the world, governments rush to understand why the aliens have come to Earth. A linguistics professor named Louise Banks is recruited to help communicate with the visitors and decipher their complex language. As Louise begins studying the alien symbols, she slowly realizes that their language works in a completely different way from human communication. Instead of simply describing events, the alien language changes how the mind understands time itself. The more she learns to interpret their messages, the more her perception of reality begins to shift.
It's their language.
As individuals.
Number 2. Inception, a science fiction thriller that explores the mysterious world of dreams. The story follows a skilled thief named Dom Cobb who has a very unusual ability. Instead of stealing money or secrets in the real world, he enters people's dreams to steal information directly from their subconscious mind. His rare skill makes him extremely valuable in the world of corporate espionage. But Cobb is offered a mission that seems almost impossible. Instead of stealing an idea, he must plant one inside someone's mind. To accomplish this, he and his team must travel through multiple layers of dreams, where time and reality behave in unpredictable ways. As the mission becomes more complex, the boundary between dreams and reality slowly begins to blur. Number 1. The Matrix, one of the most iconic and mind-bending science fiction films ever created. The story follows a computer hacker named Neo who begins to suspect that something about the world around him is not real. After meeting a mysterious group of rebels, Neo discovers a shocking truth. Humanity is unknowingly trapped inside a massive computer simulation known as the Matrix, while intelligent machines secretly control the real world. Most people live their entire lives inside this artificial reality without ever realizing. As Neo learns more about the true nature of the Matrix, he begins to question everything he thought he knew about reality. Guided by Morpheus and Trinity, he must decide whether he is ready to accept the truth and fight against the system controlling humanity.
Nothing but air. Everyone who has fought an agent has died, but where they have failed,